Testing, testing. Jimmy, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Test, test.
About 7 minutes and 40 seconds till tip off the Tindley Tigers and the Tri-Titans. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're back here in the Great Dodge Sports Cup Gymnasium, home of the great Jeff Miller quarterbacks for the 0-5 Tindley Tigers. Headed into town to take on the 5-1 Tri-High Titans. As always, I'm Bill Seals, alongside friend Jimmy Jeffries. Starting
lineups first for the visiting Tigers. Number 1, Amari Roberts. Number 2, Kai Urell. Number 3, Derek Scott. Number 23, Jason Marshall. And number 24, Jordan Yates. The head coach of the Tigers is Donald Yates. And now starting right up for your Tri-High Titans. Number 3, John Cox. Number 4, Brian Kinder. Number 22, Lucas Frazier. Number 24, Eli Murphy. And number 34, Mason Butler. The head coach of the Titans is Mr. Brayden Lindbarger.
All right, moments away from tip-off here. I know I talked about the Tigers 0-5 on the campaign, but not something just to look at and say it's a not very good program. They played a lot of 3, 4A schools, a lot of teams twice, 3 times their size. So we should have a good one lined up for us tonight.
Yeah, it's always so hard to tell. It's still early into the season. Your team at the end of the year is not going to be what it was at the start of the year.
Yeah, and playing those bigger schools really shapes you as the year goes along. That's where the Titans arguably coming off there, by far probably their worst performance of the year. A little bit of a lack of effort on both ends of the floor in that game. As it's tipped, right to number 3 at Derek Scott, who lays it in for 2 and gets us going quickly in this one.
The Titans had the tip, and it just bounced off Jonah Cox and right to Scott there for the layup.
Something to keep an eye on tonight. The Titans recently really struggling to shoot the basketball at a high clip. And last game turned the ball over roughly over 20 times. You can't expect to win a basketball when those things are happening. Cox gets it, pokes away. Scott once again driving hard down the middle of the lane. And whistle and jar.
That'll be number 3, Derek Scott, who is first. And we've seen Cox take a couple charges on the year so far, as he does so there again.
And just a tough kid. Puts his body on the line, makes a play. Hopefully a spark for this Titan offense. Over to Butler, a big spark. Tries to pass it down to Frazier, but it's stripped away. And we'll get a whistle and a foul.
That'll be on number 22, Lucas Frazier.
Pass over to the corner to Marshall. Marshall, leading scorer of this Tindley Tigers program so far in the season, just a freshman. A lot of size on this Tindley team. Something we keep an eye on. The Titans also go pretty big with Kinder and Butler out on the floor most of the time. A step back, three ball way short. Thanks for the rebound. Murphy comes up with it. And as that pass looks like it'll stay out of bounds, turnover on the Titans, and back the other way.
And that's already 4 turnovers here in under 2 minutes for the Titans to start off with.
Their team starting out on the press early. Butler able to get the steal, saves it to Cox. Moves the long pass over the top to Kinder. Cox steps into a three, just short. Fighting for the rebound. Kinder, fouling effort, but can't finish, but grabs a miss once again. Butler over the top to Kinder. Left-handed good.
They got 2 offensive boards, Kinder did, and finally able to finish that one.
He's almost able to pick the pocket of Scott. Scott pull up, wild jump shot, almost gets it to drop. Kinder grabs the miss. As we get the inbound in, Murphy blows by his guy. Great pass over to Kinder, who loses it on his way up. And once again out of bounds. Back the other way to Tindley. And Butler grabs some miss. I do apologize at this moment in time. We'll take a look at it at the end of the quarter. The scoreboard, once again, if it ain't one thing, it's another. We had issues with the clock displaying the wrong time, and now it's showing 0-0. Kinder takes it to the basket and be fouled. The score right now is 2-2 with 4:43 left to go in the first quarter.
Probably number 1, Mari Roberts, be his first. As Brian Kinder will go to the line and shoot 2.
He's unable to get the free throws to go. Still 2-2 in this one. Now drives down the middle. Long free ball. Very good. It looks like we'll get a whistle and a foul there.
Number 1, Amari Roberts, be his second.
And 4:08 left to go in the first quarter. The score: Titans 2, Tigers 5. And once again, we'll try to get that figured out the next time out or next break. See what we can get going. It's really unfortunate and very disappointing to pay for score bug and it not work. As Scott drives down the middle, pitches it off to Frazier, who's fouled.
Foul by number 23, Jason Marshall. Frazier knocks down the first. And for the Tigers, number 4, Kingston Shepard.
Jump shot there by Norell won't go. After all, it's Butler. able to grab the miss. Frazier pull up, shoulder won't go, but Kinder will grab the miss. Second chance. Ball cut around. It'll stay with the Titans. Feed it down low to Butler, trying to work into the post. Pass it out to Frazier, wide open, triple, won't go. But another offensive rebound by Kinder. Pass over to Cox. Butler seals him off. Hit the two.
Already a couple offensive boards here for the Titans. And able to capitalize off that one.
Marshall, tough layup, won't go. Yates, offensive rebound. Up off the glass, won't go again. And Butler grabs the miss. Now 2:59 remaining in the first quarter, still 5-5. Here in this one again, once again, we do apologize for the scoreboard issues. Throughout the disappointment. Butler passes it down to Kinder, wide open, up and go.
Make a nice little pick and roll with the two bigs. Don't see that too often. Have to get a foul here. Then number 24, Eli Murphy, he is first.
Pass out of the quarter now. Urel tries to throw the pass down low. Looks like a whistle and a foul.
That'll be number 34, Mason Butler, be his first. 20 Carson Ewing going to for the Titans.
Hopefully the scoreboard is now fixed. Press a couple buttons. See what. Trying to get it refreshed and back up and going. Looks like it's working all right for now. Cox gets the steal over to Murphy. Not takes swatted away by Scott. Scott a little step through, tries to lay it up and it won't go. Wait up for Jordan Yates. And he'll get a whistle on the first time out of the game. 1:52 left to go here in the first period. Tied all at 7 apiece. Thank you to our first quarter sponsor, Amplified Electric. We'll be right back here on the Tri-High School Sports Network. And we're back here after the timeout. Lindsay, we do appreciate all the comments. And that'll get us helped out. Hopefully we got everything worked out. It looks like Ewing into the game for the Titans. 7-7, a minute 41 to go here in the first. Pass to the corner to Cox. Beats it down low to Kinder, who's working hard down there, who gets whistle and a foul.
And that foul's going to be on number 23, Jason Marshall, be his second. As that'll be the fifth foul for the Tigers. As Brian Kinder will go to the line and shoot two. He's 0 for 2 tonight.
Knocked on the first one.
And for the Tigers, number 34, Wilson McCoy.
One thing about Kinder, he does a lot of things well, but shooting free throws so far this year has been a struggle. Shooting around 30%. And he's able to knock both of them down there. A big Euro step just launches it off the glass, but an offensive rebound once again by Jordan Yates.
A good physical rebound there from Yates. Able to put it back up over the taller Butler.
Pass over to Cox. He tries the three ball. Won't go. Kinder, tough rebound. Over to Butler. Thought about it. And they go back out to Murphy. Under a minute to go here in the first. Butler on the back door. Loses it off his foot out of bounds. And another turnover. Derek Scott takes his time getting it across. Now down to 35. All knotted up at 9. Beat the down low to Yates. Spins to the middle, throws it up in there. Morgan Yates having his way with the Titan big so far.
He has 6 of the 11 so far in the first half.
Derek Scott picks the pocket of Ewing. Big top step. Spins back to the middle. Throws it up. Won't go, but an offensive rebound once again. This time by Ty Urell. Into the Tigers lead. Now a quick call whistle on out of bounds with 1.3 to go. Tigers, or the Titans, have a chance underneath. Box setup, a couple of screens. They get it out of Kinder. He's got to get it up, throws it up off the glass, won't go. And at the end of 1 quarter, the Tigers 13, Titans 9. Big thank you to our first quarter sponsor over at Amplified Electric. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment here on the Tri-High School Sports Network. And a back start of the second quarter. Titans trailing by 4. Will be Titan basketball. A little bit of a different look here for the Titans as Butler out of the game. Jackson checks in. As well as toss it into Murphy, and he'll get things set up. Direction traffic. That's the ball out of bounds. Staying here with Trot.
All right, now for the Titans, number 22, Lucas Frazier.
Murphy with the back door, a little floater up in it. Taylor Cox again, another high effort play, able to save the basketball.
All right, and for the Titans, number 34, Mason Butler.
the pass there gets stolen away. Taking hard to the rim. Yorel won't go. A couple offensive rebounds. Throws it up off the box for kill. What a foul.
Foul bill number 22, Lucas Frazier. That'll be his second. As McCory will shoot 2. And for Tindley, number 21, Zayden Long. And then for the Titans, number 4, Brian Kinder. And number 5, Cole Nepley.
Unable to make either free throw. Titans still trailing by 2. Butler hits Cox on the back cut, left hand, right up in it.
A really nice cut there by Cox. And Butler tonight, about 3 to 4 assists already.
Yeah. What a pass there by Yorel. Over McCoy, who's able to make the layup. And we'll get a whistle and a foul. Stop.
As that foul from number 34, Wilson McCoy. As number 15, Roderick Turnley will enter for the Tigers.
So far, this Titan team, even though they are trailing by 2, looks like completely different ball clubs than they did against Union City last week. There were lots of frustration after that one. Over to Butler on that play. Kinder trying to go one-on-one. Off to Cox. Trying to drive. Whistle and a puff.
Foul be on number 15, Broderick Turner. He is first. As Cox will shoot 2.
Cox able to make the first one. And the second one able to drop. That's this one up at 15 apiece. And Cox now gets a steal, wide open left in and good.
Really nice job by Cox there. A couple defensive plays already tonight.
Yeah, great effort on the defensive end. Some turnovers. That's Aiden Long. Cox almost gets another one. How he does? It's like another steal for Barry Cox. They'll hit him. He'll try to pull up 3. Leaning just a little bit to the left. Let go. Pass in the middle. Yeah, throws one over the left hand, drops in. Butler now goes 1-on-1, spins to the left, up in it.
Butler's first points tonight, but has been active everywhere else.
Tough bucket to get himself going. As the Titans get their first lead in a while, about halfway through the second. And they're going to whistle another foul here.
Foul by number 34, Mason Butler, be his second. And then for Tindley, number 4, Kingsley Shepard. And for the Titans, number 21, Braden Jackson.
Brings it into the corner. Oh, stolen away by Kendrick. Active handshake off of the Titan defense. All over the place. Now Murphy drives. Another floater. This time, oh, around the limit. Hard to stop that as Murphy gets going hard downhill and just stops with the floater. That's to the corner along 3 off the mark by Yates. Cox, jump stop. Open! This sort of timeout here. So Titans going to make run and they lead 23-17. Thank you to our second quarter sponsor, Beth Car over at Remax First Integrity Real Estate. And that will be right back here on the Tri-High School Sports Network. And we're back after the timeout. 3:43 left to go. Titans lead now 23-17. Pass over to Kingston Shepard. Now Broderick Tindley. Game long trying to go one-on-one. Doesn't have anything down the baseline. Cox almost gets another steal. That's that one here. Mails out of bounds. Another turnover.
For Tindley, number 23, Jason Marshall. He's had to sit a lot of this first half with those 2 early fouls. Our leading scorer at 12 on the year.
So far, 0. As that one tipped out of bounds, it'll remain with Tri-High. As they get it in on that play. Almost having some issues with it. Just gets it over to Murphy, who sets up the offense. Goes it over the top to Kinder. A couple of hard dribbles off the glass, but a whistle on a foul.
Oh, number 21, Aiden Long, be his first. As Brian Kinder will go to the line and shoot 2.
Unable to knock down the free throws. He's got a 6-point lead for the Titans. Give it over to Jordan Yates, who's been kind of quiet the second quarter after the hot start. Now they're going to turn down the post. Trying to hit the opposite block, but Cox, a good defense play, good down on the rotation to knock it out of bounds. And Murphy now gets the steal. Once again, another turnover for the Tindley Tigers. Been a big issue for them. Big reason why they're down so far. It's the back cut. Goes it over to Nepley, blows by his man. Up strong with the right hand grab. Ball, 3 ball here by Tindley, won't go. Now Murphy tracks down the rebound. Cox settles on in, throws up the long 3, won't go. Goes over the backboard and out of bounds.
In for the Tigers, number 1, Amari Roberts, and number 3, Derek Scott.
And they're wide open. You get the look you want. It's hardly going to knock it down. Now there's 142. Want to go here in the first half. Titans now lead up to 8. Scoreless in the last few minutes is the Tigers. As the Titans going a little bit of a different look, 3-2 zone. Now they'll feed to the high post to Yates. Swings it to the opposite corner. A long 3 ball, this time long. Won't go. And Kinder traps the miss. Murphy takes the ball stream from Jackson. Over to Nepley. Down to Jackson again, and he's fouled.
And the foul on number 21, Zayden Long. Be a second. For the 15, Broderick Turnley will re-enter.
And a great play to side by Kurt Lindbergh. Cox the cut, Murphy the pass, and the layup. Titan extends the lead to double digits, up by 10, under a minute to go now. Oh, one dribble pull up there by Amari Roberts won't go. Bree Jackson grabs the mess. Murphy slows it down. Blows by his guy, tries to pass it to Kinder. Brought out of bounds. Had the right thought there, just not able to convert. Oh, walk through it's one for Roberts, way short. Kinder grabs the miss, likely one shot now. 20 seconds left to go here in the first half. Titans trying to gain some more momentum. As Murphy dribbles over to Simon, we'll get a timeout here with 7 seconds left to go. Titans lead by 10. Thank you to our second quarter sponsor, Beth Carr over at Remax First Integrity Real Estate. And we'll be right back in just a moment here on the Tri-High School Sports Network. And they'll get into the corner to Nepley. Tries to pitch it off the Cox, stolen away. Long pass, Scott, able to keep it in bounds, but he steps out of bounds. And now with 0.3 seconds left, likely not able to get a shot off here. Let's see what they try. Looks like they'll just throw it into Murphy. One from full court, won't go. I don't think he would have got it off anyways. As we head into the halftime, Titans 27, the Tindley Tigers 17. Take it to our second quarter, sponsored Ben's Car over at Remax First Integrity Real Estate. And we'll be right back after the break here on the Tri-School Sports Network.
Clean Slate Powerhouse, powering your outdoors. Are you ready to take control of your yard? Stop fighting the tough jobs and start conquering them. At Clean Slate Powerhouse, we don't just sell equipment, we sell the power you need to get the job done right. We're proud to be locally owned and dedicated to serving this community. Need to cut acres or just your suburban lawn? Roll out with a Cub Cadet or Bad Boy lawnmower. If you need serious, rugged performance, ask about our Bad Boy tractors and implements. For precision trimming and clearing, trust the legendary power of Stihl. We carry the full lineup: chainsaws, leaf blowers, and weed eaters. From big trees to fine edges, Stihl has your back. And for the ultimate zero-turning lawnmower comfort, you need a grasshopper. Stop by Clean Slate Powerhouse today. We're your local experts ready to match you with the right machine for your job and budget. Get the job done with the best in the business. Bad Boy, Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, and Stihl, all at your locally owned Clean Slate Powerhouse. Visit us or find our full inventory online right now at www.cleanslatepowerhouse.com. That's www.cleanslatepowerhouse.com. Power up your home and yard with your local experts.
And we're back now. Start of the third quarter. Titans leading by 10, 27-17. Could be a good second half of action lined up. And I know we're excited over here. And Derek Scott over to Shepard. Trying to get that offense going that really slowed down in that second quarter. Scott, a pull-up three, won't go. Murphy, tough rebound. Able to grab it. Cox had a good first half. Tries to pick up where he left off. Won't go. But able to grab the rebound. Gets his man to jump. And a whistle out of that.
Foul in number 4, Kingston Shepard. Whereas Cox will shoot 2.
And the first one up and good there. More Cox. Second one short, no good. Jordan Yates able to track down the rebound. Just a sophomore. Oh, jump shot won't go there for Roberts. And Kinder able to grab the rebound. Kinder, three ball, won't go. Scott grabs on this up to Yates. Strong with the left hand, can't finish. And a late whistle.
Foul be on number 4, Brian Kinder. Be his first. Yates will shoot 2.
Looks like one of those whistles. If he makes it, I won't call the foul, but if he misses it, we'll call it. One able to make the first one a Yates.
Up the Tigers. Number 2, Ty Urell.
There's an offensive rebound. No good, but gets another his own miss and won't go. As Jason Marshall struggles to find his way on the board. Great screen there by Kinder, but Murphy loses the handle. Now up. Amari Roberts almost throws it down. Kinder driving strong through the middle of the lane with the right hand good.
We've seen a much more aggressive Brian Kinder tonight with 8 points and 11 rebounds so far.
Butler finally able to grab the miss. Goes it back to Butler. He's stopped.
Bobby number 24, Jordan Yates. Be his first. As Butler will shoot 2.
Butler first free throw. Drop.
And for Tindley, number 21, David Long.
And Butler able to knock them both down. Right over the wall. Fighting back in, now maybe a 2-3. Pass almost sails out of bounds. Roberts able to go get it. And a whistle. Out of foul. Right, the other 3, Jonah Cox will be his first. Pass to the corner. Scott tries, so 3 won't go. Neither one of these teams able to knock down the 3 balls so far at a very high rate. Now, Urel has 1. The Titans, I believe, have 0 as a team. As Scott gets the steal. Pulls up from the mid-range. Won't find it. Butler corrals the rest. Butler drives hard down the middle lane, gets it, tips away, but a whistle on the foul.
Foul to number 2, Ty Urel, will be his first, as Butler will shoot 2. For the Titans, number 5, Cole Neppley, and number 21, Braden Jackson.
As Butler misses the second free throw, but as well goes out of bounds. It will be Tindley basketball. About halfway through the third quarter, Titans ever so slightly extending their lead. Tigers trying to find an answer. God, pulls one from the parking lot. Buried. Hasn't been able to knock down many shots. Pulls down with confidence, able to knock down the triple. It's the lead right back to 11. And the ball will be out of bounds. Last touch by the Tindley Tigers. It'll be try basketball. Pass in and Epling. Trying to look down to Jackson. And go to Cox with the back hit. Butler finds his man, and Cox lays it in with ease. Pass to the corner. Nice and fancy layup there. It's Urel. It's Urel able to get his own miss and put it in for 2. Murphy misses the floater, stabs his own miss, and the Titan offense start things up once again. Strong take by Butler, a whistle on a foul.
Foul is on number 24, Jordan Yates. It's his second. It's number 4, Kingston Shepard will answer. And after the Titans, number 4, Brian Kinder.
They get into Kinder. Pulls it out, decides to drive, hits Cox on the back cut. Fumbles it for a second. Goes back up and whistle and another foul.
Foul by number 21, Jaden Long. Be his third. Jonah Cox will go line and shoot 2.
Get the first one to drop.
And for Tindley, number 15, Broderick Turnley.
And for the Tigers, number 15, Broderick Turnley.
able to get the second one to go. Titan lead back to 12. Big things back to Urel. Brings it up over to Tindley. Got a wild one, might have been a pass. Missed by Tindley, tries to get his own miss. And Jackson gets fouled on the rebound.
Tiger number 15, Robert 13.
And it'll be on number 15, Broderick Turnley. He is first. That's Braden Jackson over the line and shoot two. As it's the fifth foul for the Tigers in the third quarter.
Now the first is good for Jackson. And Jackson gets the friendly bounce. Able to get it to go. Another timeout here. 2:16 left to go here in the third quarter. Titans lead 38-24. Thank you to our third quarter sponsor over at Owens Home Inspections. And we'll be right back just a moment here on the High School Sports Network. And after the timeout, 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Titans by 14. Dave Long trying to feed it down low to Yates. Yates still scoreless since the first quarter. Gregory able to grab the steal. Cox feeds it down low to Kinder. Joseph Strong can't finish, but grabs his own lift. Kinder, I'd say it's a grown man's game. And then down the baseline, up and in one.
And the foul will be number 34, Mason Butler. And that'll be his third. As number 21, Braden Jackson, and number 22, Lucas Frazier, answers for the Titans. And for Tindley, number 23, Jason Marshall, as Broderick Turnley will try to complete the three-point play.
And able to convert the game. One gets a free throw to drop. Titans lead now 13. Won't be able to get it across. Trying to double him off the screen. Kinder. Tough take, right hand in, good. So far, great bounce back performance from Kinder. And the Titans, they try to extend their lead late in the third. Feed it down to Marshall. Over Turnley, 1-dribble pull-up. Won't go. Jackson able to come up with the rebound. Some valuable minutes off the bench. Jackson a strong take. And a whistle and a foul.
Down number 23, Jason Marshall, be his third. Jackson will shoot 2.
Marshall having his issues, still 0 in this one. Now picks up his third foul. Looks like they'll keep him into the game. 28 seconds left on the third as Jackson misses his first free throw. Unable to make either one. Murphy able to get the steal as he pulls it back out. They pull the chair on Kinder and he travels. Now 10 seconds to go. Now 3-2 zone for the Titans. Keep it over the tops of Yates. And he'll travel. Back-to-back turnovers. Now they say 0.8 on the clock. 42 to 27. See if they can get a shot up.
And for the Tigers, number 34, Wilson McCoy.
Won't go. And with that, that's the end of the third quarter. The Titans extend their lead up 42 to 27. Thank you to our third quarter sponsor over at Owens Home Inspections. And we'll be right back to the start of the fourth quarter in just a moment here on the Tri-High School Sports Network. And the whistle looks like there might be some issues with somebody maybe not checking in. And while we got a moment,
some upcoming games on the schedule. On January 3rd, the boys basketball team will take on the Shenandoah Raiders at home, and we will be broadcasting that. That'll be at 7:30. And on January 6th, there'll be girls basketball here for the Titans, and we will host the South Decatur Cougars. And we will also be live for that here on the Tri-High School Sports Network.
And with that, looks like they got things figured out. Looked like somebody never checked in at the quarter, so they'll have to wait. Looks like it's Derek Scott over there. Now going to be Titan basketball. Murphy goes by his man. A strong pass to Kinder. A lot of hands on that one, but off Kinder, it'll be another turnover.
And into the Tigers, number 3, Derek Scott.
And here, Coach Renberg, from here, tell Murphy, go till you're stopped. There's a lot of times he's got the layup. And you've already seen him made a few floaters. Go finish it. You know, he's very unselfish, which isn't a bad thing. But Butler able to corral the rebound. Second chance opportunity for the Titans. And they'll get it back out to Murphy. Butler a strong take and whistle ahead of half.
number 2, Ty Urell.
Bobby on number 2, Ty Urell. Be a second. Butler will shoot 2.
Mason Butler to the line.
Butler's fishing all the way around and out.
For the Tigers, number 24, Jordan Yates.
And then for Tindley, number 24, Jordan Yates.
As Butler misses the free throw, but it looks like a lane violation. I believe it was on Jason Marshall. Nonetheless, another free throw coming for Butler. Gibson one. As he's able to make the most of it, knocks down the free throw. Over to Urell. Got a long 3 ball. Hope gets stuck into the corner of the backboard and the rim. It'll be a jump ball. Looks like it'll stay here with Tindley. Again, still 43-27. 7 minutes left to go in this one. As the Tigers trying to crawl their way back into this one. Really struggle to score the basketball in the last few quarters. Out over the corner, a long 3 ball. Very good. Roderick Tindley knocked down the triple. There's some momentum. Okay, blows by his man. A little floater. Fantastic move. Gets it. Good shot. My goodness.
A very good job by Murphy. On the last one, he passed it off before it was stopped. And Coach Limbarger telling him to keep going. And on this one, he does and makes the layup.
Fantastic play there. Answers the long triple. Scott, a tough drive and a tough finish. Murphy throws it over the top. Henderson over to Cox, over to Butler. Fantastic display. The pass in the basketball as Butler drops it in.
Yeah, really good ball movement there. Between 4 guys, I think there was 1 dribble.
Something you love to see as a coach. The Titans now lead 15. God, he'll travel. And another turnover.
And for the Titans, number 21, Braden Jackson.
They try to double Murphy. He just blows right by all of them. Makes a great move with the left hand. Well, a long 3 ball, way short an air ball. We'll get it back to Murphy. Keep my hot hand. Over to Jackson on the corner. Cox blows by his man. Looks it swatted away. They'll say it off skips off the Titans and the Tindley basketball.
And up for the Titans, number 34, Mason Butler.
Now the Tigers trying to pick up the pace. They feed the high post. Now Scott throws up another wild one. Won't go. Got an offensive rebound. There's Yates up and good.
And Yates had 6 in that first half. And only 2 so far here in the second.
Murphy passes it off the net plate. Butler working hard at the high post. Hits Cox on the back. Way up and good.
Cox has gotten a couple back cut layups tonight.
And it catches the defense sleeping. Great pass, able to find him. Ball, three ball by Scott, off the mark again. Urell grabs the miss. Great pass over to Yates. He loses the handle. Marshall, strong take, can't finish. Good job by Butler there to stay straight up. You got to give a lot of credit to Murphy as well. Coach Rimbarger just trusts him to go one-on-one on that man press.
And for the Tigers, number 1, Amari Roberts.
Murphy tries the back door, nothing there as they give it over to Nepley. Just 3 minutes, 30 seconds left. Now we'll get a whistle, offensive foul.
Number 5, Cole Nepley, be his first. They got him with the hook there.
All three ball by Charlie. Knocks down another triple. Certainly been a big spark off the bench. Kinder throws it up and more.
The foul to number 15, Robert Tindley. We'll get a timeout here by the Titans. We'd like to thank our fourth quarter sponsor, Jack's RV Service, as we'll be right back here on the Tri-High School Sports Network.
And 3:12 left to go. Titans 53. That's Tindley Tigers 37. Kinder trying to convert the and one, won't do so. Urell grabs the miss. They try to push the pace. Tindley knocked down a few triples here off the bench. Urell loses the handle, but Scott drives down the baseline. Over to Urell. Now Roberts. Murphy picks his pocket, able to save it as Butler. They get it down to Kinder. Left hand up and go. There's 8 steps out of bounds. Trying to go score. And a turnover. Get into Murphy, who just gives it back to Cox, who dribbles it across half court. More likely to slow things down a little bit, almost up by 20. And a whistle up.
And foul number 3, Derek Scott, he is third.
As Titan offense trying to waste some time as Nepley's hit in the face.
And that'll be on number 3, Derek Scott, be his 4th.
Nepley taking a moment as he got hit in the face, as he's going to be having a line if that's 5th foul of the quarter and be in the bonus the rest of the way. Not able to get the first one.
And for Tindley, number 4, Kingston Shepard.
And able to get the second one. He got.
Number 22, Lucas Frazier. 1-2.
Oh, gets a hand on it. Turnley. And we'll get a whistle and a foul.
That'll be on number 34, Mason Butler, will be his 4th. As Broderick Turnley will shoot 2. And for Tindley, number 14, Deshaun Scott. And number 32, Maurice Skoners.
Can't get the second one to drop as Butler grabs the miss. They get it to Kinder. Now Murphy, who gets by his man. As the ball goes out of bounds off the Titans, and get another.
And for the Tigers, number 21, Zayden Long.
As we got a whistle, let's travel here on Zayden Long. And Murphy all the way to the rim. Icing on the kick, puts him up by 20 with a minute to go. Well, free ball, Turnley well short. Kinder another rebound. And it looks like now we'll take the timeout. Thank you to our fourth quarter sponsor, Jack's RV Service. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Tri-High School Sports Net. What a rejected win by 8, win by 20. Pretty good, I'd say. All right, here we go. As Nepley able to just dribble across. 30 seconds now left to go. Titans up by 20. And a tough take. Wilson Powell says on the ground, no shot, but he'll still have a line to shoot 2 free throws.
As foul by number 14, Deshaun Scott. As number 23, Caleb Cash will go to the line and shoot 2.
Cash short on the first one. And long on the second, unable to knock down either free throw. Miss Cash. Cash once again tries hard down the lane, throws it up with a go. And a pull-up 3 just for good measures, won't go. And that's going to do it for us tonight as the Titans win big over the Tindley Tigers. Titans coming into this one projected to win by 8, according to John Harrell, as they end up winning big 60-38. 22-point victory. The young guys got some action there at the end. As just a second, I'll hand it over to Jimmy with some stats in this one. And ultimately tonight's Tony Stewart, drywall player of the game.
Unofficial stats for tonight's game. First, for the Tindley Tigers, Amari Roberts, 2 points. Wilson McCoy, 2 points, 3 rebounds. Ty Urell, 7 points, 5 rebounds. Jordan Yates, 8 points, 6 rebounds. Derek Scott, 9 points. And leading the way for the Tigers tonight was Broderick Turnley with 10 points as the Tigers fall to 0-6 on the season. And now for the victorious Titans, Caleb Cash, 2 points. Braden Jackson, 2 points, 3 rebounds. Cole Nepley, 3 points. Mason Butler, 8 points, 7 rebounds. Eli Murphy, 10 points, 5 rebounds. Jonah Cox, 18 points. And tonight's Tony Stewart Drywall Player of the Game is Brian Kinder with 16 points and 14 rebounds to really set the tone tonight for the Titans as they move to 6-1 on the year with the victory tonight.
Yeah, and honestly, Kinder, after last game, having an incredible bounce-back game, a lot of big bounce-back game for the Titans. Everyone across the board had a great night. Could have gone to a lot of people. As this one was a fantastic display of team basketball as they win 60-38 over the Tindley Tigers. As a reminder, we'll be live next week as Shenandoah Raiders come into town. But that's going to pretty much do it for us on another edition here on the Tri-School Sports Network.